về bên bếp hồng tay cầm tay, cười lên chan chứa tươi làn môi, nhớ phút vui đêm nay. Về đây cho lòng say, tìm nhau mấy mùa hoa còn tươi, tìm khi nắng lên hay chiều rơi, ta nhắn nhau về đây. Nhà ai trong chiều nay, lửa đến đốt hồng vai kề vai, và nghe câu hát yêu đời ai, hát mãi sao không nguôi. Vì thương yêu đời nhau, vì thương những chiều mưa về đâu, vì thương những người không tình yêu nên nhớ đi tìm nhau.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has announced a plan to get cleaner-burning cooking stoves into developing countries. The plan aims to reduce deaths caused by smoke from the traditional use of solid fuels and open fires.
Thank you all. Thank you. And we are working with our partner countries to help them obtain the tools and capacity that they need to solve their own problems and contribute to solving the world's shared problems. Our goal is to help people lift themselves, their families, and their societies out of poverty and toward a better life. And this is not development for development's sake. This work, we believe, advances our own security, prosperity, and values.
Almost half the world's people breathe smoke from coal and biomass fuels like wood, dung, and crop waste. The smoke can lead to lung cancer, heart disease, low birth weight, and other problems. It also increases the risk of pneumonia, a leading cause of death in young children. Women and children are most at risk because they spend the most time in the kitchen. Also, in areas of conflict, the search for fuel puts women at increased risk of violence.
So we have focused on strategic areas where we can make the biggest impact, on agricultural change that stretch from the farm to the market to the table and keep people nourished and productive. Health systems that help people spend their days working rather than sick or dying. Opportunities for women and girls that allow them to contribute to economic and social progress. And today, I am very excited to tell you about a new initiative that will advance these and other efforts and help put vital new tools in the hands of millions of people.
The goal of the Global Alliance for Clean Cookstoves is 100 million homes using safer cookstoves and fuels by 2020. Secretary Clinton said last week in New York that clean stoves could make as big a difference in the world as bed nets or vaccines.
The World Health Organization considers smoke from dirty stoves to be one of the 5 most serious health risks that face people in poor developing countries. Nearly 2 million people die from its effects each year, more than twice the number from malaria. And because the smoke contains greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane, as well as black carbon, it contributes to climate change.
Founding partners in the alliance include governments and United Nations agencies, nonprofit groups, and the energy company Shell. The alliance hopes to raise at least $250 million within 10 years. The United States has promised to donate more than $50 million over the next 5 years. The aim is to create a strong global market for clean cookstoves. The alliance will identify target markets and work to get women involved in business operations. It will also develop indoor air quality guidelines, test clean stoves and fuels, and develop research roadmaps.
As we meet here in New York, women are cooking dinner for their families in homes and villages around the world. As many as 3 billion people are gathering around open fires or old and inefficient stoves in small kitchens and poorly ventilated houses. Many of the women have labored over these hearths for hours, often with their infant babies strapped to their backs, and they have spent many more hours gathering the fuel. The food they prepare is different on every continent, but the air they breathe is shockingly similar. A toxic mix of chemicals released by burning wood or other solid fuel that can reach 200 times the amount that our EPA considers safe for breathing. As the women cook, smoke fills their lungs and the toxins begin poisoning them and their children. The results of daily exposure can be devastating. Pneumonia, the #1 killer of children worldwide, chronic respiratory diseases, lung cancer, and a range of other health problems are the consequence. The World Health Organization considers smoke from dirty stoves to be one of the 5 most serious health risks that face people in poor developing countries. Nearly 2 million people die from its effects each year, more than twice the number from malaria. And because the smoke contains greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane, as well as black carbon, it contributes to climate change. Thank you all. Thank you.
The United States Environmental Protection Agency has donated $6 million towards the effort. EPA Administrator Lisa Jackson says the problem of cook stove pollution is really an issue of poverty.
This is, in many ways, the ultimate environmental justice issue. We can't fix everything in their lives immediately, but today we're starting a process to help them meet the most basic human need, cooking a meal, in a way that won't cause them harm.
I'm Steve Ember.
Sưởi ấm bếp hồng tươi, tiếng ca xa vời, hát mừng mừng lửa hồng tươi. Ơi nỗi lòng chan chứa, hỡi người ơi, biết bao cho vừa tình thương của bếp hồng soi. Chiều nay mưa còn rơi, chiều nay bếp hồng đang còn say. Chiều nay vui sống trong tình yêu, nhớ phút vui khôn nguôi. Nào ai xa ngàn nơi, kia bao mái nhà đang chờ ai. Kia bao bếp hồng đang còn tươi, thương nhớ lên đầy vơi. Nào ai xa ngàn nơi, kia bao mái nhà đang chờ ai. Kia bao bếp hồng